Hi, Chuck Matasic here at Kodabow Crossbows, and I'm with my friend Ken Brown. Ken, B Lit, another Westchester company, and some interesting things. I went to Ken about a year ago. I laid a bunch of flashlights out on the table. We tried to figure out what would be best for me being a bow hunter, and this is what we came up with. What I like is it's a very small flashlight, and the other thing, it uses AA batteries. It's high number of features. It can be bright, high intensity. You can set it to a very low light setting and maybe hang it in your tent. It'll burn 260 hours on that low light setting. So I love this little flashlight because of its size. In my pocket, in my pants pocket, maybe the only thing, but typically I put it right in my backpack, and I'll keep a spare AA battery with it using the B Lit clip here, which Ken is going to go over. But I love this light. You're just not going to take one of these big tactical lights and be comfortable with it in your pocket. And the AA battery, I'm not spending 12 bucks for a couple batteries, and then I feel like I'm using my battery power and it's costing me money. So I fell in love with the B Lit clip and this tactical small flashlight. They're available on our Kodabow website, $44.99, both of them together as a package. But the real beauty is how they work together. So Ken, I'm going to take this battery out of here because normally, but you can show how you deploy it a lot of times on different things.
It's very simple. To start, you're going to put your light in one of the two light mounts. This one, the larger one in this case. So once your light's in, now your hand's free. So that's on the side of a hat is a headlamp, or even works on the side of winter hats, like that. It's all about freeing up your hands and providing light at the same time, because normally you're doing something and you need both hands and you're in the dark and need your light. And there's a lot of other places you can clip it as well. Any other apparel items, your belt, your pockets.
Yeah, the other day I had that light on my belt clip. I had both hands free and the light was illuminating my travel path, and that was just huge.
It's like a headlight. Yeah,
like a headlight.
Even on shirts, jackets, clip it wherever you need it to provide that light that you need.
Now, I found a neat feature. Let's say you take a deer at last light and you need to field dress a deer at last light. There's a little feature on this that'll make your life absolutely wonderful. Instead of sitting there in the dark, flashlight in your mouth, 10 degrees, trying to figure out what to do, trying to rush through the job. Show them that feature, Ken.
Sure. So if you remove the magnet pack, inside you'll find a stainless steel hook that when you mount in the top like that and lift it a little bit, it'll lock it in. So now you can hang your light
tree branch
on a tree branch, right?
Bingo.
And then depending on where you position the light, it will control the angle of where that light will shine.
Exactly. And how about those magnets? Those are special magnets.
They are the strongest neodymium. They're grade N.
Say that again for me.
Neodymium.
Neodymium.
They are literally the strongest that you can currently get.
I love them.
So they're small, but they're light, but they're very, very strong.
What do you do with those magnets?
Well, you're typically, I mean, anything steel. So your classic examples are the electric panel when the lights go out, the car fender when you have a breakdown, that sort of thing.
Let me see that.
I like it on the gun safe, or keep one on your steel bed frame. So for a defensive situation, you have your light there ready to go, but it's not sitting on your nightstand and you're looking at it all the time. It's concealed, but it's at arm's reach.
Right. Now we use a couple black oxide washer or fasteners on the Kodabow. Now this isn't real secure, but those magnets are picking up a very small amount of steel right there. Now what you can do, and you were showing me this earlier, this is a little double stick piece of tape with basically like a large metal wire.
It's just a chunk of steel in there, right?
And boom, you can put your light on there, and now you can mount really almost on any surface. That's huge.
Exactly. It's a mount anywhere kind of a mount. So if you don't have steel readily available, stick one of those things somewhere, and then there you go.
And on a flat surface, you can do things like with this thing.
Well, so the other cool thing about the magnets is that your battery inside the light is magnetic, so it doesn't matter what the light's made out of. So now you can attach your light directly to the magnets, and on a flat surface, you have a little work light or spotlight. Control where it shines depending on where you position it. So whether you just want to shine a beam of light somewhere, or if you're cleaning a gun part, say, maybe whatever it is that you're doing.
What I love about this light, high, medium, low, really low intensity. The 260-hour, they call it what, Firefly and Moonbeam, all the flashlights.
And on high, out of that one AA battery, you get, I believe it's 142 lumens. which is pretty crazy.
You know, I looked at lumens and I looked at different, and it always returns to the same setting. So now I've got it kind of on high, so I turn it off, turn it on, it's back at
Wherever
the same.
you leave it, it'll return there, correct. It won't
And
reset.
So I like that, but you know, you almost have to look at flashlights because some of the ones that said high lumens, they really weren't as bright as some others. So, I mean, you work in the industry, but you
Lumen's
know,
a term that's thrown around pretty loosely, and some people abuse it, but this is a legit 142 lumens. It's a very bright light.
so you know, boom, put this on your on the clip. I'm blinded by the light now, right now. That's that strobe feature too. Whoa. I keep it in the backpack sometimes with that spare battery. I've got everything all in one place. Put my double A in there. I'm not really doing this so good. Bingo, now I'm good. Goes in the backpack. I've got a whole unit, or I take it out and just put it in my pocket.
Exactly.
And if you know, here's what the flashlight would look like. You can get them on the Kodabow website. And B Lit. Now, you guys are a USA company.
Made in the USA.
Made in the USA like
Good for
Kodabow.
you.
It's unbelievable.
Love it.
Right here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. That's how Ken and I became friends. So B Lit, flashlight, deer hunting, last light, shoot a deer, hang your light, low stress. You're going to love it.
Whatever part of the hunt you're on, whatever phase, whatever you're doing, when you're in the dark, be lit.
In camp, it be lit, on your belt, whatever you want to do. Thanks so much, and thanks for stopping by Kodabow.